Okay, so last night we spoke to young members of New Birth Missionary Baptist Church about the sex allegations leveled against Bishop Eddie Long. That was before they had a chance to hear Long respond to the accusations that he had inappropriate contact with young male church members. And I asked them why they stood behind him, and I want to play a bit of that interview for you.
He's my leader, and as members of the body of Christ, it is our duty to stand behind and lift the arms of our prophet, and that's what I will continue to do until he gives me reason not to.
The ministry has done so much for my family and I, for my friends and I, and for my schoolmates. I stand behind the ministry.
He is a true leader. The word that he gives is so rich and it's so life-changing. There is something about Bishop that you just respect.
So we invited all three New Birth members to be back with us tonight. Two of them declined, but Gabrielle Richards is back. And Gabrielle, I want to hear your thoughts on the Bishop Long, on his message this morning. But first, let's play some of what he had to say to our audience, and then I'll get your response.
My first responsibility was to my family, and then my next responsibility is not to address the world before I address my family, New Birth. There have been allegations and attacks made on me. I have never in my life portrayed myself as a perfect man. But I am not the man that's being portrayed on the television. That's not me. That is not me. By the counsel of my lawyers, they have not advised me not to try this case in the media. I am not going to try this case in the media. It will be tried in the court of justice and dealt with in the court of justice. And please understand, because that's the only place I think I'll get justice, but being in the hands of God. Please hear this. Please hear this. I've been accused. I'm under attack. I want you to know, as I said earlier, I am not a perfect man, but this thing, I'm gonna fight. And I want you to know one other thing. I feel like David against Goliath, but I got 5 rocks and I haven't found one yet.
So Gabrielle, what do you think?
Well, after hearing Bishop Long this morning, I was so proud of him, the way that he came out with his head up and with his fabulous wife, and he showed the strength that I'm accustomed to. And this is the Bishop Long that I know.
Yeah. Did you want to hear it earlier? I mean, be honest. It's good. You said it's good, but did you want to hear that earlier?
Earlier, you mean as soon as the allegations came out?
Well, as sooner. It didn't have to be as soon, but did you want to hear from him earlier than from today?
I respected his decision to wait and speak to his family, his New Birth family, and that's a very respectable thing.
What was it like being in the congregation this morning? What service did you go to?
I went to the 8 o'clock service.
And it was packed. I think it was like 10,000 people you said were there?
It was packed.
Yeah.
It was awesome. And everyone was there to hear Bishop say what he had to say. And Bishop Long did a great job assuring us that he's still Bishop Long.
Did he say, for people who are not used to seeing him, some people might think that was an angry act of him throwing down the mic, and what he said at the end, I'm going to fight this, and rather than being, it may have come off as a bit arrogant rather than humility.
So people are saying that it's coming off arrogant and rather than humility.
But I'm asking for people who don't know him, because he may, in his sermons on Sunday, this may be the way that he preaches. And so if you're not used to the way he preaches, this may have come off as arrogant or angry. Was this in the sense of the way Bishop preaches on Sunday, usually?
Would it be in the sense? Well, Bishop Long, he said what he had to say, and at the end he put down the microphone. I don't feel that it was aggressive or in any way different.
Okay. I want to play a clip of when he spoke to some of his members, and he said what his members may be going through. So let's listen to that, and then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
It's extremely difficult time for you, because many who have called you and asked you questions and all of these kind of things, you ain't never got this many phone calls in your life.
Are you getting phone calls besides from CNN, or people calling you?
Definitely. People want to know. They want to know what's going on with the bishop. And I say you can wait until Sunday and hear. And they heard today.
Yeah. Anything change for you about the bishop, about the church, or whatever? You can continue to be a member of the church? Has anything changed for you at all?
Nothing has changed. My love for the ministry, my love for Bishop and his family has not changed.
Gabrielle, thank you. It's, again, very brave to come on. We had two other members who were supposed to come and they didn't, but I applaud you for coming on and taking off for the bishop, because we don't hear his side, right?
And thank you. And I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to come on and show the positive side and our point of view.
Great,
so
great.
Thank you.
There's more than one side to every story. Which side did you get? That was my first newsroom they said that. So thank you very much. We want all sides here on CNN.
Thank you.
Gabrielle, we appreciate it.